Hey guys, it's postboxpat and welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be covering the Fortnite Battle Royale update. So today there has actually been an update which has come out to Fortnite, which includes a wide range of content which is very interesting and honestly can affect the gameplay entirely. So let's get straight into this and talk about the content being added into Fortnite today. So the first thing is duos. Finally, they have brought out duos, which means we can play with two people in a team. So you can play with just you and your friend, or you and a randomer, or whoever you want to play with in duos online, which has been set for most regions, which is really awesome. I'm definitely going to be trying that out today. What's good about this as well, it means rather than going on the team game mode with two of you and getting another two, you can actually just go on with you two and face whoever you like and try your best to beat them, which is really interesting. It saves really searching for extra people if you don't have people on. I think it's interesting because personally, I do like to search for more people, but I do have a lot of people that just want to play with me and just me, so that's really cool. It means I can just select one person, go on with them, play duos, and then when we have more people we can go on with teams, and obviously when you're on your own you can play solo. So the more game modes the better. I don't know what other game modes they're releasing in the future, but if you have any ideas, leave them in the comment section below. But next we have an amazing feature which a lot of people have wanted, and it has already been in the game, but it's been improved a lot better. Supply drops have landed. So supply drops are back, which is really awesome. Supply drops were already in the game, but they were a little glitchy. They'd go to random spots and they weren't reliable at all. I've actually got a screenshot on screen right now, you can see, of a supply drop which I found, but honestly it wasn't really too much. You got like a golden gun from it, which is really awesome, but the chances of actually getting to it were pretty rare because you didn't know where it was going to drop at all. But now they've improved them to drop roughly the same sort of spots, and they fixed a lot of issues with them, and you can basically get good guns from them from rare upwards. You used to get gold guns in the previous update, so I don't know what it's going to be like in this update, but we'll have to see exactly what's going to happen there. So that's really interesting to see them adding that in and making it more reliable. Hopefully we can see more supply drops around the map in general, and it does make a little kind of like bell ding, like ding, kind of like that sort of sound effect when a supply drop is coming in, or it notifies you when a supply drop is inbound. So you have to be really careful and listen out for it. Obviously take your time getting to the supply drop. If you rush to the supply drop, most people will probably be going to it because of the sort of loot it drops, because I've actually had legendary RPGs and legendary scars from supply drops on the previous version of the game, which hasn't been updated. Here's another picture of the supply drop. So yeah, I've had legendary scars from that before, and it's pretty interesting. So honestly, everyone's going to be going for them, so take your time. Other than that, in this update, what else have they said? Well, I will link it down below so you guys can read it for yourself if you'd like to read it for yourself. But honestly, they have been talking about a bunch of stuff. They've been talking about weapons in general. So one of the major things that people were concerned about were pistols being used as snipers due to the actual kind of the bullets not actually foot dropping when you shoot them. For example, the sniper rifles, they're the only ones where the bullet actually drops and you have to kind of get your timing right. Other than that, all the bullets, just as soon as you fire it, they just go to wherever they are. They just go bang on straight. That's just the problem with all the guns in the game that they're working on and trying to balance it out for every single gun. And also the ranges as well, and that's why people are complaining about pistols, not really knowing what sort of range to use them at, and everyone just using them as snipers really. So they've sorted that out, but they're hoping to sort it out, and hopefully it has been improved a little bit. Also, we have another objective is understanding what type of weapons are good at each range and what's good at kind of like your ammo use and what you can really use your weapons for the best. They have actually included that as well, trying to get more characteristics, that's how you say it, out of each weapon. So yeah, that's what they're trying to improve, which is pretty interesting, and that's something they're going into, making the weapons more accurate, changing them up a little bit. I will link it down below if you want to read it, because it's a little bit confusing. After they talk about supply drops, when they start talking about weapon accuracy, it doesn't actually say if they've included it in this update or they're working on it, because after that they go on to talk about what they want to improve in the future, and they also talk about how they added the scoped assault rifle and the range SMG in the longer range SMG in the previous update, which definitely were required in the game, so that's awesome. But then they also go and talk about what they want in the future, which kind of overlaps what they've already talked about with weapon accuracy, because they start talking again about the idea of penalties at different ranges and the actual prototypes of the bullets falling and more recoil and things like that, adding to different guns. So they haven't actually made any clear statements of what's exactly been changed with all the weapon stats, but I can assume that pistols are no longer snipers, snipers, and that's hopefully a good thing because everyone was using, it was very good, but everyone was using either the normal pistol or the revolver, especially at range, because it would do like 86 damage, which was quite a lot. If you got 2 shots of that off, someone would be dead, or if they've already been damaged, they'd be dead in 1. So it was pretty cool, the revolver, but obviously hopefully that's been patched up a little bit. They also talk a little bit about the idea of assault rifles and SMGs being used like mainly, and people need to start trying out other guns, so they need to make better guns at different ranges, obviously. And then they also talk about the idea of accuracy not being clear within the game, and the idea of kind of the accuracy making it a little bit confusing, no one knowing, is it more accurate to crouch, is it more accurate to stand, is it more accurate to hip fire with certain guns. No one really knows exactly, so they're going to be working on that in the future as well for you guys, which is pretty awesome. I do like the idea of that. And they also talk about the sweet spot as well. We will find the sweet spot for certain weapons, which is really awesome. So for example, maybe the sniper rifle could have 1 shot 1 kill at a certain range or a certain distance in a certain spot, so that's going to be awesome. They're just going to be working on a lot of stuff, and it's all in prototype or all in kind of like early alpha, all this sort of changes, and they're going to slowly introduce them so we can try them out. But yeah, I will link down the article down below if you'd like to read it for yourself. The main things, like I said, are duos and supply drops. Hope you guys have enjoyed this news video. The gameplay in the background was me going crazy with an RPG, so if you want to watch the gameplay again, go ahead. I've restarted the gameplay for you guys, so it'll go up to the RPG bit. So if you guys want to watch the entire gameplay, feel free. I've got it on screen for you now. It was an awesome game, this. We didn't win, but we did have some awesome moments in it, so feel free to watch it. I have winded a little bit on so you guys can watch the best moments, so feel free. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I'm going to sign off now, but feel free to watch the gameplay. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any other opinions on the update or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section. And also, if you aren't already subscribed around here, stay tuned, because I'm going to be covering a lot more Fortnite stuff in the future, and hopefully we'll get into Fortnite a lot better within the community. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe like I just said, and once again, this is postboxpat signing out.